won the draft yesterday
Whoop, whoop.
with Best Romantic Movies. Her picks were A Walk to Remember, Sweet Home Alabama, and P.S. I Love You. So
Yeah.
there you go. You're the best. There you go. She's the champ. Whatever. That's it. Just wanted to acknowledge that. Morgan number 2 is the winner. There you go. Enough. She always acts like she doesn't care. And then when she wins, she's like, aha, I'm so happy.
She does.
Yeah, of course she did. I told her she did. And then she even denied that. Let's do a Never Gonna Get It, where you guys can hop on and see if you can get this thing right. So here we go. Never Gonna Get It. Hit me with that. According to a AAA survey, the average driver will do this 9 times over the course of their lives. Okay? AAA survey. The average driver will do this 9 times over the course of their lives. What do you think it is?
Yeah. Easy.
Amy, do you want to try to spoil that?
Run out of gas.
Okay, that's a good guess. I'm not going to tell you if it's right or not.
Okay.
Because it may be.
But I mean, you've probably never run out of gas. Ever.
That's probably true.
Never.
Yeah. I mean,
Amy, 9 times.
This week. Okay, we'll do that. You want to hop on, see if you can grab this? You can. 877-77-BOBBY. We'll give you the answer in about 4 minutes. Let me say this. The Darius song is so good. As it was playing a second ago, I was looking at Eddie going, that's so good. By the way, it's not Darius. It's Hootie and the Blowfish.
Right.
You gotta hold on. It's so good. I love it. We'll play it again. We'll even talk to Darius next hour as well. He's in Europe, and I was like, dude, hit us up. So we'll talk to Darius next hour. All that being said, I think that's pretty good. We'll come back and see if anybody gets the Never Gonna Get It. And don't forget, an hour and 20 minutes from now, our tie-dye Pimp and Joy shirts go on sale at bobbybones.com. I've said all I need to say. We'll be back. Boom.
The morning show's official Twitter account. Tweet us at Bobby Bones Show.
According to a AAA survey, the average driver will do this 9 times over the course of their lives. Let's go around the room here. 9 times over the course of their lives. Amy.
get a nail in their tire.
That is wrong.
Oh.
Lunchbox?
Lock your keys in the car.
Oh.
That is right.
That's right.
Yeah, that's it. Lock their keys in their vehicle. I was going to go to a caller and give them a chance, but
Good
nobody
job.
got it right either.
Good
so
job, good job.
They would all missed it. Yeah, 9 times in your life, you lock your keys in your vehicle. You do that?
Not anymore, because not anymore because the way my key is. Like, but yes, have I done it?
Oh, it's one of those digital or one of those keys that
Yeah, like my thumb goes on there, and but
you think it.
that has really helped me because otherwise, yes, I locked my keys in my car for sure.
Yeah, I'm not a big key locker in a car, or wasn't. So
That-
I know.
Not into that.
Surprisingly,
Yeah, I know you're got it all together.
not all. One part of my life is right on. The other part of my life is a disaster.
I know, isn't it great how we're all just different?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we are. Chris Janson, Good Vibes. By the way, his record's out today. He was on earlier this morning. If you want to listen to the podcast after the show, hear that interview, go to iHeartRadio and search for Bobby Bones Show on Demand. Chris in the room is stealing an account for a digital streaming service from somebody, like a Netflix password or Hulu password.
I am for sure.
Anyone else want to admit to it? Everybody else
Not
clear?
anymore. Not anymore.
Clean here.
Mike D, you are?
Clean.
You're stealing one too?
From who?
What?
Bobby?
You're Mike D?
Wow.
Wow.
I'm shocked.
Me
Can't trust
too.
anybody now.
Yeah. Netflix says they're monitoring accounts now, and they believe they're going to start knocking people down that are sharing accounts. If you're in 2 different places, like far away places, and
Yeah.
it's consistently and you don't ever go back to the same place, that they're going to start shutting them down. So Netflix knows you're sharing passwords. They're going to crack down. I remember once in college, we can date ourselves a little bit here, but Napster was really big. And if you're real young, you don't really remember Napster, but it was the first digital file sharing, and it was free. They figured out a way that you could have this account and you could upload all your crap into it, and then somebody else has the same Napster, and you could just trade stuff. So you're
It was
getting all the
amazing.
music you wanted for free. It was,
We had the best playlist.
there was no money to subscribe. There was no paying downloads per songs. And I remember just being so dumb, being so mad when they were like, you can't do this anymore. I was like, what do you mean? This is the greatest. Like Metallica was mad at him. And I was like, Metallica's such a sellout. We're getting all our music for free finally. Now, of course, we should pay for music.
Of course.
They're creating it. They're paying for it. It's just like any other service. So Napster was a thing, and then all of a sudden, when they shut Napster down, you had these services like LimeWire come on, and LimeWire was illegal too, but they would start arresting people that was still using LimeWire, and there would be stories of college dorms getting raided from a bunch of kids that were downloading songs illegally just to set the precedent of, hey, we're gonna bust anybody. And so eventually they're gonna have to do this to Netflix.
Bust in and get you.
Yeah, or like fine you crazy amounts of money.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's right. They're going boom, boom, boom. Yeah, who is it? It's Netflix. Let me in. Yeah. And you're all going to jail. Netflix prison. I'm gonna have to switch though. Or get another couple services and cut my cable.
Oh yeah, that's what you need to do. I mean, we did it.
Disney Plus is one I'm gonna have to get. And then when The Office moves over to the Peacock, I watch The Office every night. On my Instagram story, it's just me. If I'm home, I put a boomerang up of me watching The Office.
The Peacock, that's the NBC one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what they call it. So
that's so cute.
Do you like the Peacock
I do.
as a name?
I like it.
Some people were like, I don't know about this.
No.
You do like the Peacock?
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, if you're stealing passwords, you better stop that because you will get in trouble. Amy's 20th high school reunions this weekend.
Yeah.
Look at you.
I know. I can't believe it.
What's the goal with this?
I mean, well, I went to the 10-year,
Yeah.
so I figured I didn't know for sure if the 20 was going to work out just because leaving right now and my dad, I just kind of booked it last minute. Like, you know, I shared with y'all when I booked it and it's here, so I'm going, not canceling. So I'm excited. We've got group texts going, like all my high school friends, everyone's sharing pictures from like 1999.
Do you have your outfit already picked out? Is it
Yeah.
You do. So it's one of those events.
Well, I mean, I'm leaving.
Which
this
princess,
weekend,
which Disney princess
so-
will you look like?
No.
Dude,
I'm
roll
just
up
wearing,
into
like,
that thing.
I'm just wearing like a skirt and a tank top and a jacket. It's like nothing fancy, but
Are you going to do your I'm really physical fit flex now and just leave like a little bit of like ab showing?
no, I don't think my abs show.
Okay, I'm just saying. You could do that and be
Why
like,
would I do? Oh, because it's the 20-year.
Yeah,
Like what?
yeah.
Okay.
Because you do that at IR Festival and stuff. I think it's good.
Well,
You'll be like, check it.
but even then, I feel like a little uncomfortable. But I'm always told, have fun, get out of your comfort zone. It's fun, get dressed up.
Mm-hmm.
So no, I mean, but I do like the outfit that I picked out.
Any ex-boyfriends that will be there that you're looking to
There
be like?
could be one that's coming, but he's not on these group texts that I'm on. But he is friends with a lot of my friends, so I don't know. And some of the numbers on the group text, I don't know who they are, but I know that I know them. But they're all commenting, and I don't want to be like, "Hey, who's on this thread?" So I just keep rolling with it. He might be on there, but I don't think so. And I don't know. That'd be interesting if he came because he would be the one that keyed my car. That'd be
Yeah,
fun.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's why you show up looking extra hot.
Oh. 20 years later to be like, what?
Yeah.
Remember that time you keyed my car?
No, you don't have to say that.
Oh.
He'll remember.
Okay.
Didn't he write a bad word in it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and
Yeah,
he misspelled the bad word.
Yeah.
Smart.
It's like,
Good one, guy.
He wrote a word that rhymes with door that you say about
Oh, right,
that you say
right.
about a woman if you're a
Yes.
really bad person. But he spelled it H, but starting with an H. Yeah.
Like
yeah.
the movie, like a kind of movie.
Yeah.
Like a horror movie.
Yeah.
It's supposed to
Yeah.
have a W, but
Yeah.
he only spelled it with the H.
Who keys cars?
17-year-old boys.
And why did he key your car?
Well, I guess he was mad at me. I mean, we broke up and then.
Did you cheat on him?
No. We were broken up. And then I went on a date with somebody from a different high school. And I think after he did it, and we were all at the same party, and I spent the night at this girl's house, my friend Kristen's house. And when we woke up in the morning, I walked outside, and that is what I walked out to. And my car was parked right in the front driveway, like right there. And so then I think after he did it, he kind of got nervous, and he thought, oh. So then he wrote the high school of the boy that I had gone on a date with. So it said the bad word, and then it said that high school.
Oh, so
the
it was
other
like,
high school. So it was almost
it
like
was
he
like
was trying to.
whorehouse, Bayside High.
Well, right. So it's almost like he was trying to act like maybe he freaked out, like, oh my gosh, what have I done? He's like, well, if I add this high school, she'll think it's somebody from there. And he did blame it on somebody from there, and I thought they did it. And then
How did you find it?
some of my other friends just finally were like, hey, it was him. Like we've got it out of him. It was him. And it was really traumatic. That was like a major traumatic high school experience. Like I was extremely embarrassed. Because for a while we didn't really know for sure who it was. And it was hard. Like I cried for days.
Well, good luck.
Couldn't drive my car
That's why I
anywhere.
say you should show, like, you still have time to change it up and be a little abolitionist. Show up, Show a little booty, a little abs.
No.
Yeah.
him.
Y'all,
Yeah.
I'm like a mom of two going to my 20-year
Which is
high
exactly
school
why
reunion.
you're like, I'm a mama too with like a six
And look
pack.
at me.
Yeah.
But I.
Booty, rocking everywhere. Yeah.
Okay.
Would I have been weird? And this will be a quick question.
What?
I ran into one of my ex-girlfriends from a long time ago, over 10 years ago, longer than that. And I ran into her somewhere out of state. And I feel like when we were way young, same way I was cheated on. But I never know. Would it be weird as an adult 15 years later to ask about back then? Be like, hey, did you?
By her you were?
Huh?
By her you were? You
What
were
words are
cheated
you
on?
saying?
Yeah, say that in English.
By her.
You were cheated on by her?
I don't know.
You don't know.
But I
you
leaned-
want to ask her.
think-
But would that have been weird to ask her
No.
15 years later?
Yes, you have to. Is she still single?
No, no,
Okay,
no.
you gotta let that go.
Okay, no, I know I do, and I didn't. But I was just going, I could probably get like an honest answer now because it doesn't matter anymore.
Okay, well, you bring up a good point. I mean, because never I've had like an official conversation with this person about what he did. So if I see him this weekend, do I ask him?
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. First I count my abs. Yeah.
Okay, and then you. So yeah, I don't think you should. You obviously didn't.
I
and
didn't.
I think
and
that
I
was a
guess
good choice.
I'm not going to now because we're not in the same
Why do you think
place.
that she did? This is the first time I've ever heard that. I think I know who you're talking about.
I did just certain things lead. I was just, it all came rushing back to me. I hadn't seen her in forever. It's nobody that the show knows.
Right.
So don't go assigning it to anyone.
Yeah, no.
Don't go to anyone's Instagram. Ooh.
Lunchbox.
So that's the deal. So no,
I
I
didn't
made the
cheat
right
on him.
decision.
Yeah, you did. I don't think you can. That's awkward to bring that up, right, guys?
No, you want closure.
I'm closed. I'm good. We have an easy one-line movie game coming up.
Okay.
So what I will do is read you a line from a movie, which is just one line, and all you have to do is tell me the movie. Now, it's easy.
Okay.
So, are you
right.
ready? Here's the first one. This is an example. Should I read the first one or no?
Is that one not easy?
Well, they're easy, but I only have 8 of them.
Oh,
And if we're gonna go around the room, I'm wasting one of them.
I think we know the game, right?
I'm not gonna read one, but if I were to go, yippee-ki-yay, mother.
Oh, yeah.
That just came from my mind. It's Die Hard.
Die Hard.
Yeah.
Or, look what you did, you filthy animal, or what's that?
Home
What?
Alone.
Home
Kind
Alone.
of. Amy's like, should I tell him? Scabba-la-boo-ba-da-boo-doo-be-la? We don't know what that means, Amy.
I think I combined 2 different parts of the movie.
Okay, we'll play this movie game coming up next. Hang out.
Okay.
All right, here's the game. I'll read you one line from a movie. Just tell me the movie that it is. It's easy movie quotes. Write your answers down, you 3. It's Amy. Lunchbox. Our video producer, Eddie. I'll act it out. I'll read it myself.
Oh, perfect.
You tell me what movie it's from. Movie number 1. There's no place like home. Movie number 1. There's no place like home.
In for the win.
Yeah, I'm in.
I'm in.
Amy?
The Wizard of Oz.
Lunchbox?
Wizard of Oz.
Eddie?
Wizard of Oz.
All right, easy. Number 2. I will look for you. I will find you. And I will kill you. I'll react out one more time.
It's pretty good.
Oh, what is that name of that?
I will look for you.
Oh,
I will find you. And I will kill you.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in for the win.
Amy.
Taken.
Lunchbox.
Taken.
Eddie.
Taken.
Well, it's easy.
Ooh, I almost went ransom.
Number 3. Very nice.
Oh,
Easy one-line movie game.
I'm in for the
I'm
win.
I think
in.
I got it.
Very nice. Amy.
Borat.
Lunchbox.
A Borat.
Eddie.
Borat.
You guys are rocking it.
Yeah.
How about this line? You want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
What?
Oh, yeah.
You know what is so aggressive toward me?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
What?
I'm in for the win.
You want to hear the most annoying sound in the world? There you go.
Oh,
Come on, I'm
no.
in.
Okay, I'm in.
Amy?
Napoleon Dynamite. Shoot.
Lunchbox?
Dumb and Dumber.
That's right. It was Eddie.
Dumb and Dumber.
There you go.
Yeah.
You 2 are still in it. Amy, you didn't know that?
Did not.
They're in the big dog truck.
In the
I
van.
mean,
Yeah.
no, okay. You kind of sound like.
Hey.
No, you're fine.
Don't hate the host.
No, he did it really
Sing to-
well.
You
Thank
did.
you,
You
thank
did.
you.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
not saying you
welcome.
did it
That's
bad.
why you're still in the game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here you go. One line from a movie. We're going to need a bigger boat.
No, man.
We're going to need a bigger boat.
Am I still playing?
No.
No, Amy.
Gonna need a bigger.
What?
What? That was a terrible rendition.
Okay.
We need a bigger boat.
We're going to need a bigger boat.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
Whatever. I'm in for the win.
Lunchbox.
Step Brothers. I have no idea.
Eddie for the win.
Bones, for the win, it's Jaws.
Yep.
Right?
Raymond, play that clip for me.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
There you go. That shark is so big. There he does. All that dude does is win.
Come on,
there he
man.
Is. There he is yet again. Come on. I'm the only one clapping for you.
Thank you, Bones.
Eddie,
I'm
let me
singing.
Yes.
let me say
please,
this. Whenever
please.
they win, you clap like
I
crazy.
do.
Eddie, I sing your song.
Let's
All
hear
I
it.
know is there was one single clap
Minute,
happening,
down.
and it was me.
That's all I heard. Thanks, Amy.
Hey, I want to take a call. Hey, Matthew in California, you have a question for our video producer, Eddie. Go ahead.
Oh, my question is, and by the way, good morning, studio.
Morning.
The question is he going to stick by his word and give Morgan that trophy?
Okay, so
Wow.
a couple
yeah.
months ago,
Mm-hmm.
whenever they said, hey, we're going to pick somebody to be the CMA Show of the Year, Eddie tells Morgan1, who used to work on the show as the executive producer, who now works for me in a different capacity, kind of moved her up. He said, hey, I know you're leaving, but if we win, I'll give you this award. The trophy, the literal trophy.
Correct.
And then once we won, you kind of pulled back.
Yeah, because I saw a picture of Garth Brooks holding like 4 CMAs one year. I thought that looked kind of cool. That could be me with 2 CMAs.
Okay, so then you said, sorry, Morgan1, I'm not giving you this trophy anymore.
I talked about it with you guys, and I hadn't really decided yet. And I saw Morgan1 recently, and I talked to her about it, and she says, you know what? It's okay as long as I can just take a picture with it. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm still backing out.
I'm telling you, I was with her yesterday. She went with me when I did the Ronnie Dunn photo
Yeah.
shoot. She wants that trophy because you told her she was going to get that trophy.
She told you that?
Yeah.
Really?
So what are you going to do?
I still have to think about it. I mean, like, I want to give it to her, but dude, 2 trophies in my room would be awesome.
In your room. Are you 11?
Yeah, they're right by my nightstand.
By your Ninja Turtles poster?
No, by my alarm clock.
Is your wife okay with that?
Yeah, that's my side of the room. Absolutely.
You guys have a tape line running down it where
No.
you don't cross each other a lot?
No.
What if we had a competition here on the show? We brought them both in, and we put the trophy in the middle once we got it, and you guys played for it.
played what?
I don't know.
I like
A
it.
game that both of you two agree on. That way you don't have to walk back from your word. You just compete for it.
Do you think that's a good idea?
Anything that makes the show better.
Then I'm for it too.
You'll play a game,
Yep.
and if you lose, she gets the trophy.
Absolutely.
But the game will be mutually agreed upon.
Okay.
So I'll
So
think
it's about music?
Well, we have to
Ooh,
see.
You got a huge advantage in music.
Okay.
We'll see what she agrees on too.
All right.
But you'll give her that trophy?
Yeah.
If she wins. Hey,
Fair and square.
Matthew, what do you think about that?
Actually, I think that's a great idea. I was really hoping he wasn't going to back out. It sounds like he's more, the look of having 2 trophies. Garth Brooks, he saw a picture of Garth Brooks with the picture, take a picture and give her the trophy.
That's true too.
All
And
right.
Oh.
Eddie, this
Not a bad
just
idea.
in. Oh, whoa, this just in. You're not Garth Brooks.
Oh, but yeah, he
Dang.
makes a good point. You can frame it and put it on your nightstand.
Yes. The
There,
picture.
on your
the picture.
side of the room.
You're
You
right.
know what? And I have a couple, and you can just hold all of them, take a
I could
picture,
do the
and
4?
then be done.
That's funny.
Okay, hey, thanks for the call, Matthew. Appreciate that, bud.
Sure.
Hey, coming up in about 40 minutes or so, 30 past next hour, so a little more than that, the tie-dye Pimp and Joy shirts go up for sale.
Yes.
We'd love for you guys to grab one of these. We don't keep any of the money. All goes toward great causes. But it's about spreading positivity. If you want to grab one of those, limited amount coming up later on. Why don't we play Luke Combs' Beer Never Broke My Heart? If you guys want to hit us up, you have a question, a comment, 877-77-BOBBY. BobbyBones.com. They don't go up till like 45 minutes. So right now there's a passcode. Don't even worry about it. Wait till it goes up live. All right, thanks, guys. Let me take a call from Jamie in North Dakota, who is on the phone. Jamie, good morning. Welcome to the show.
Good morning.
What's happening?
Not much. Just getting ready to get my workout in.
Well, I feel that.
Nice.
Sometimes I'll drive to work and it's 4 o'clock in the morning and people are already getting ready to go in and do those early morning classes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what
Right.
are they on? I'm not even a morning
I know.
person. And I do, we come in here every day. I'm not a morning person. I will never be. I've been doing it long enough where I just know it's not. I've learned how to get better at performing while not feeling great. By this point of the show, I'm rocking. But I'm just not a morning person. And I look at people because I was reading a story about how just biologically, some people are better in the mornings because their bodies, when they wake up, are just functioning at a different level. Some people at night, like our clocks are all different. And so for me, I'm such a night. If I could do this show at 8 p.m., you guys ain't heard funny. I'm so funny at 8 p.m.
I mean, seriously, we've hung out with him at 8 p.m.
Yeah,
It's
he's
It's
really
a
funny.
riot.
It's
I'm
hilarious.
He's really, really
hilarious.
funny.
Yeah.
so good.
So I can appreciate that. Jamie, did you get a workout in this early?
Well, I work overnight, and then once I get off in the morning, that's kind of the only time I have before I go home and I'm with my kids. So we have a Planet Fitness, $10 a month, can't beat that. So that's what I do in the morning and trying to get healthier. But the reason why I was calling is I really appreciate how you openly talk about how you don't drink. And, in my family, we come from recovering alcoholics and addicts, and it's really important in our life. And it's hard to listen to. Sometimes the radio station, that's all they talk about, is just drinking. That's something that they think in order to have fun, you need to go out and drink or whatever. But, a lot of country songs about drinking, and we still love our country. And my dad, he listens to you every morning. And he is always saying, yeah, it's so cool. Bobby Bones doesn't drink. And I think your story was that you had a family or your parents drank. I don't know the story of why you don't drink, but I think it's really cool. And we just look up to you in that you are open about it.
Well, that's
About
kind.
being sober.
That's very kind of you. I don't drink because my mom was an addict and an alcoholic, and she died early, way too early in her 40s. My biological father was an alcoholic, and he left when I was young. But I wish, I've never had a drink of alcohol, but I wish I could drink. I just know that I can't. I think that you have to put yourself in situations where you can thrive, and I don't put myself in situations I try not to, and where I won't. It's why I don't keep sugar in my house. For the same reason I don't drink. One bite of candy bar, I mean all the candy bars. I have that personality. It's why I stopped gambling. It's why I stopped playing poker. And I was doing really well. I'm quick, and I can do math pretty quick. And so I'm figuring pot odds quick. But for me, I don't drink because I know that's going to put me in a bad spot. I don't care if you do, as long as you can control it. Rock it. I wish I could. I wish I could just have a glass of wine, but Amy, I know I would drink so much wine. Ooh. Yeah, I'd be whiny Winerson for sure. I still think, and again, I appreciate the compliment. I'm never doing it as a look at me. Sometimes I have to tell a story in that way. Like it's awkward for me to go on first dates at bars.
Right.
Because I have to fake drinks. Because I don't care if people don't know I don't drink or not. But I don't want to have the whole conversation. Oh, you don't drink? Oh, I'm not going to drink now.
Yeah, you want people
Yeah,
to still
drink
be
it up.
comfortable. Right.
Live
yeah.
your life. Well, if you can live your life and because some people can do moderation, some people can't. I can't. I go hard all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. Hey, I appreciate that call. It's very kind of you. Thank you for being a part of the show.
It's time for the good news.
With Lunchbox.
There was this little 6-year-old boy in Minnesota named Ethan. He went out his back door, and his parents think, oh, he's just in the backyard, and he just wanders away. And he's missing for 10 hours. The community comes out, starts searching, can't find him. So someone says, hey, I got a drone. They go, send the drone up there, find him in a cornfield a mile away.
Crazy. Those drones
That's
are awesome.
And he was with his dog. Him and his dog were just laying down in the cornfield a mile from the house 10 hours later.
That's cool.
Except for them like peeking in my window when I'm peeing.
Yeah.
Other than that, those drones are awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. That's what it's all about right there. And they found it.
That was Tell Me Something Good.
All right, Kane Brown, good as you. The dance party coming up in 3 minutes. By the way, there's a theme for the dance party today. So hang out
a theme
for that.
more than just fun?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's going to be fun, but a special theme. That's right. I'm going to talk to Darius Rucker in the next couple of minutes or so because there's a new Hootie the Blowfish song. It's so good. And listen to this. One of my friends wrote the song. So I love Hootie. I love Darius. And there are only a couple songs that Hootie didn't write. And one of them is a song called Hold On. And it's Chris Stapleton wrote it with Jim Beavers. And so Jim Beavers wrote a bunch of stuff with me and even Eddie for our comedy record coming out. Jim Beavers was playing the Opry with me tonight. Like, I needed somebody to come play one song with me tonight.
Oh, cool.
Like, this literally one of my friends who wrote this song. I'm so pumped because I love Hootie. I love Darius. And so if you haven't heard it yet, we're going to play it in a few minutes. Darius is in Europe right now. They're playing the Hootie and the Blowfish shows. And so he's going to call in and we'll play it for you. I do want to ask him, though, when he gets on, if people are now calling him Hootie again. Because, you know, there was the whole stage before Darius went solo that people just called him Hootie. They thought he was Hootie.
Yes.
And so I'm curious now if people are like, hey, Hootie. Because that's...
Well, maybe when he answers, you just call him Hootie. See what he says.
Should I put him on and be like, here he is. Hey, Hootie, what's up? Is that disrespectful or funny?
I don't think that is funny.
So, yeah, we'll get Darius on coming up in just a second, and we'll play that new song for you. In 10 minutes, we're going to do the tie-dye Pimp and Joy t-shirts. If you're not familiar, Pimp and Joy is a message. It's all about spreading joy to yourself and to others. And we hope when you see somebody in that shirt, it just reminds you that, man, people are good. If you can help. If you need help, accept the help. Just make sure you give it back 2 times what you got. And we've been able to do so much with you guys through helping kids that are fighting cancer, building homes for our military,
Disaster
a wheelchair
relief.
basketball team even,
Yeah.
disaster relief. Like, it is such a cause. We've never kept one single cent from this. And in 9 minutes and 12 seconds, these shirts will go up. Unless you're listening West Coast or Central or Mountain, they're already up.
Yes.
You better hurry. Almost sold out.
They're still sleeping.
Yeah. Hey, Raymundo, what do you want to do? You want to wait for Hootie, or you want to, or you mean just go into another bit, or what?
You want to do the song?
Well, if we play the song, here's the thing. Then he has to sit on hold for 3 minutes if he calls in. You make the call.
I think we go to the song.
Play it. Here we go. New from Hootie and the Blowfish.
Okay.
It's called Hold On. Love it. Written by Chris Stapleton and Jim Beavers. I love Hootie. I love that they're back. I love this song. I could not be happier to play it for you. Check it out. And when we come back, Darius Rucker will be on the phone. New Hootie and the Blowfish called Hold On. Bobby Bones Show. All right, Darius Rucker's on the phone. Man, I got to tell you, Darius, I love that song.
Thank you, man. How y'all doing?
I don't know if you know or not, but I'm a gigantic Hootie and the Blowfish fan.
I heard rumors about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you told me about that a couple times.
Yeah. I love it. I love that song. I was so excited. That's a song. Man, I'm so pumped. Did you ever think that Hootie would be, like, literal the band Hootie and the Blowfish would be a country song?
No. I mean, you know, we talked about it. I never did it, but I never. No. But I'll take it.
I often listen to Cracked Review too. Back in the day, a lot of the Hootie. I'm a big Hootie fan, but that record could be a country record today. Do you feel that way?
Absolutely. I mean, we were right around the van listening to Nancy Griffith and Lyle Lovett and Dwight Yoakam and Foster and Lloyd, Randy Foster, and we were like, that stuff couldn't help but come in our writing. And if you listen to Cracked Review, I mean, there's a lot of country influence on that, I think.
Man, Darius Rucker's on with us. Are you in Europe right now?
I just got back yesterday.
Oh, so you're back in South Carolina?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm back in South Carolina.
Is it for you, since you're back with Hootie and the Blowfish, are people calling you Hootie more than Darius again?
No, that surprised me. I thought that was going to be the case, but it really didn't happen. But, you know, like I say all the time, man, we've been doing this on a big stage for 25 years. I'm so glad they know who I am. They call me whatever they want.
Well, I tell you, we were together in Vegas a little bit, and I'm going to be vulnerable with you for a second, Darius. I'm going to put my heart out a little bit.
All right.
And it's the first time I met Mark from Hootie and the Blowfish, and I geeked out a little bit.
You did?
I did. I was like, dude, I love you. And he was like, are you weird? He was so nice to me, and I was like, I assure you, I'm not weird. I've just been a fan since I was a teenager. So if you don't mind, would you put a good word in with the boys? Let them know I'm not that weird.
Absolutely, man. I'm definitely going to do that for you because you're my boy. You know that.
Yeah, I think so too. I hope so. I tell my friends that. I'm like, I'm Darius's boy. Yeah.
You are my boy.
And then he laughs.
The whole record comes out November 1st. So tell me,
November 1st.
Like when you guys all hop back in a room together, because you guys wrote every song except for Hold On, which is Stapleton and Jim Beavers wrote that one. So when you guys start writing all these songs, like when you guys get together, like what's the theme you guys are running with?
Oh, God. I only see him as let's get some great songs. I mean, we don't care what they're about. You know, we're smart enough to, like, make a concept record or anything. So we're just out there, you know, really, that's our only thing. We're song guys, and we want the best songs we can get to put on our records, and that's our only mentality.
Darius Rucker is on. We've been playing the new Hold On song from Hootie and the Blowfish all day. I just wanted to talk to you. I just wanted to tell you how much I loved it. And the Hootie tour, is it over now?
It's over. We're announcing one really surprise show that I don't think I can say yet, but it's going to be like in like a 300-seater, so no one's going to be able to get in. But I think we got one more show, yeah.
300-seater. Is it at my house? That would be so
How
cool.
did you know?
That would be so cool. All right, Darius Rucker, I want to ask you one final question.
Yes.
And this has nothing to do with the record, but one of my favorite stories is when Garth Brooks refused to accept an AMA because he believed Hootie and the Blowfish deserved it more than he did. Now, he then left the award on the podium. Did you end up getting that AMA from Garth?
It's so funny because, I've told that story many times, and Garth's a good friend. And we were talking about 2 years ago. I was talking to him about it. I was telling somebody that story, and he looked over me and said, "You know what that is now?" I said, "Where?" He said, "Oh, my mantle."
So he kept it. That's good.
Nice.
All right. Hey,
Absolutely.
Darius, good to talk to you, man. You know I love you, dude. Congrats on a great song.
Thanks, man. Take care, you guys.
All right, there he is, Darius
Love you,
Rucker. See you. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Darius.
Big fan. Big fan of that guy. Big fan of that band. It's good. Yeah. It's I watch all the Hootie. David Letterman was a huge Hootie and the Blowfish fan. I mean, I could sit here and.
I like it when you do.
One day, I'm going to get Darius to just come to the house because we're friends and just do. It's one of those things though where we're close enough to where I feel awkward going, "Hey, come over to the house for work." I feel it would be. I could go like, "Hey, come to the house and we can eat food," more than I would feel comfortable going, "Come over to the house to work." But one day I'm going to do it, and the whole time I'm probably going to cry. My favorite story. I'll tell it one more time. Darius and I are doing a charity event together. I'm doing comedy. He's doing music, and he's doing it as Darius. And we're watching golf in a hotel room before the show. Now, I'm not that cool. I was my first ever radio interview when I was 17 was Darius Rucker, and I was such a big Hootie and the Blowfish fan, and still am. And I was like, man, Darius, like I would listen to Crack Review all the time, and he was like, "Yeah, what's your favorite song?" I said, "This song called Running from an Angel." And he goes, "Man, I ain't played that in like 17 years. And I'm like, "I know. I used to listen to that every day." And so we keep watching golf. And I then joined Amy down below because Amy was at the charity event with me, and we're sitting at a table. And I do my little deal, I tell my jokes, and then Darius comes on, and Darius is playing with his band, and he's like, "We hadn't done this song in like 15 years, but we just worked it up I almost get emotional talking about it now because that's like one of the cool things that has ever happened to me." And I was like, "Oh my God, he's going to play it." And he played that song. And the whole time I was like, I don't even know what life this is anymore. Wow. It was really one of the coolest moments. And I know it's not that significant to anybody else, but I was like, man, like as a kid, that was such an important like record for me. And there's a lot of rough times that happened around that record, also a lot of great times. And I would just listen to it. You know how you hear songs and it reminds you of certain parts of your life, even now. I was reading this book called I'm Okay, You're Okay, where if you hear songs or smell things that remind you of certain parts of your life, your brain reacts in the same exact way for a split second chemically as it did then. And it just felt like that for a second. And the fact that he went and relearned that song, that's just my dude, man. And so
it was special. I didn't know the song, but
nobody does. It's an album cut that they never play.
I know, but watching you watch that. Like, I remember me and, like, Lauren Petrowski and, like, even Brooklyn and Andy right there. Like, everyone was, like, almost kind of had their camera on you wanting to capture the moment between you and Darius up there.
And let's not do that because I don't want to be captured. I'm just trying to enjoy my moment.
But it was special. Like, I have pictures from that night where,
it was awesome.
Yeah, it was, like, really, really cool to see you feel that way.
Well, that is my dude. Whenever we came and moved to Nashville, it was like, who is our ultimate guest? And I was like, well, I'm going to try to get Darius Rucker up here. And that was so yours was Taylor Swift?
Ultimate guest?
Right.
Yeah, probably.
Didn't we do that? And she obviously was a guest. Who was yours, Lunchbox? It's a long time ago.
Man.
Yeah, this was a while.
Johnny Bananas?
Teen Mom?
It may have been a Teen Mom.
It was a Teen Mom.
And I think we got her.
We got one. I don't think we got her. I think it was Macy Bookout. And I think we got Amber and Kaylin.
Eddie, did you have one?
Yeah, I did. Mine was Billy Ray Cyrus.
Oh,
and we got him
a couple times. Yeah. Well, there you go. Let me put this on real quick. Here's Ashley. Ashley. Are you there, Ashley?
Hi, Bobby.
Hey, you have a question. Go ahead. Hit me with it.
So I was listening to your conversation with Darius Rucker, and at the end, he goes, "Love you, Bobby," and you didn't say anything back. And I know in the past that you've said you don't typically say "I love you" to people, but do you ever feel uncomfortable not saying it back?
Well, no, I think I did say it there if I like, because I don't have a problem now with saying that to him in that situation. I'll be like, "I love you, man." I don't mind that because I do. I do. I wouldn't be able to look at him and go, "Hey, I love you." I've never said it to a girl in a relationship. I'm getting to a point now where I don't mind saying it. I just would never even say the L word, period. Like, to me, it was never said to me as a kid by anybody. It was just not a thing. Like, I was never told that. Yeah. It's hard for me to even say it back now. It's awkward. It kind of stumbles out. But I'm at the point now where I can be like, "Hey, man, I really do. Like, I love you, man." So I think I did say it because I do love Darius Rucker. I love his music. I love that dude.
I don't think you said it right now.
What do you mean?
Like right now when he told you, he said, "Hey, Bobby, I love you." I don't think you did.
I think I said, "I love that dude. Love you, man."
Oh, okay. You did maybe say, "I love that dude."
Yeah. So I'm cracking it ding, 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 through
Slowly.
stages. Yeah. But, yeah. What do you think about that, Amy?
I think.
You're staring at me awfully funny over there. Okay, Ashley, I think I said it if I didn't. Darius, if you listen, man, love you, man. How about that?
Love you, man.
Yeah. All right, hey, Ashley, appreciate that call. Thanks for caring. Thanks for just being here.
Love you, Bobby.
Cool.
Love you.
And here's the thing. I won't say it fakely, though.
You won't.
Because I don't know her. I'm glad she
But
listens.
she loves you.
I love that she listens. I love the fact that she'll spend time with us. I don't know her, though.
But she loves you.
I don't throw around hugs. I don't throw around the L word.
I don't know that I really honestly have heard you say the L word that much besides like
Love Darius.
I love you,
that.
man.
Like I love this song.
Love Darius Rucker.
I love
being here with you every day, Amy. You're my best friend.
So you can say I love being here with you,
Yeah.
but you can't say
I love
like,
sitting next to you.
This is why I want to say nothing. Like you need to process through how you feel about loving
Have therapy
people.
again today.
Okay, it's perfect.
Tell her that you told Darius.
this
Okay,
to her.
whoa.
There you go. Yeah, go.
I love unicorns. I'm done with this.
Okay, bye.
Okay. Wait, you trying to shut? Now, I thought she was trying to shut the bit down.
No.
Okay, because when I go, okay, bye, this happens. Okay, bye. Our tie-dye Pimp and Joy shirts are up at bobbybones.com. If you have a few extra bucks, you want to spread a positive message, you want to help, because all that money gets put back in for good causes. We don't keep any of that money. Never have, never will. bobbybones.com. They're up now. I want to do a segment called Dear Listeners, where I'd like to, before I tell a story, write a little journal entry to the listeners.
Okay.
And this is called Dear Listeners. Dear listeners, you know, my life sometimes is a little weird. I'll admit it. You know, things have changed over the last few years in a great way. And I'm going to tell a story in a second. But before I tell the story, I want you to remember I'm just Bobby Bones from Mountain Pine, Arkansas. Population 772. Sawmill town. The sawmill is shut down now. I graduated with 40 kids in my class. Lived in a trailer a lot of my life. Lived in an apartment. Was a food stamp kid. So it's not lost on me where I grew up and where I came from. But I feel if I don't share stories that are actually happening in my life, that would be disingenuous. So what I want to do is tell you a story, and hopefully that you will enjoy the story more than go, Bobby's so out of touch. So, dear listener, just know that I haven't forgot who I am, but more so, what I remember is that I'd like to bring you with me on my journey, and I appreciate you for coming along on the journey. Here we go. Signed, Bobby. Okay, so yesterday, I go and Ronnie Dunn and I from Brooks and Dunn. I'm not writing
you're
anymore.
still writing?
This is not the journal. No.
Okay.
So, Ronnie Dunn. The lead singer of Brooks and Dunn and I go out to a farm and we take pictures for like 3 hours yesterday. By the way, I love Ronnie Dunn. I mean, he is sarcastic, doesn't have a lot to say. Me either. Our personalities are right together. And we go out, and what happened was when he was on the show, because again, I went to their show in Vegas and hung out with them, and I was like, Ronnie, you're selling these pictures that you took in the gift shop. Like, you that hard up for money? Just giving him a hard time. He's a photographer. He loves taking pictures. I said, how much to do a photography shoot with me? And he goes, well, we'll do one. it ended up going to, we were doing a full cowboy shoot because he loves doing cowboys and rodeos. And we're going to take one of the pictures, maybe 2 of them. And the clothes that I wore, we signed them.
Oh, wow. The clothes, too.
We're going to auction them off for St. Jude.
Okay.
And these pictures he's so good at being a photographer. So we go yesterday, we go out at like 2 o'clock. And we spend a few hours taking cowboy photos. I'm telling you, Ronnie Dunn is a legit photographer. He's like calling out, let me get that 22 light. Let me get that Cowboy. Let me get that strobe. Yeah, let me get that 2.7. And I'm like, what is happening?
Yeah.
Wow.
And you can see on my Instagram, maybe on my story, it's still up. Like he's down on, he's got knee pads on.
Yeah.
He's on like getting angles.
Oh, yeah, no, it looks legit.
They went the day before and set up all these spots, like cow trailer, just old truck in the middle of a field. So we spent on my Instagram, I just put a iPhone picture up, and you can see me in all my cowboy gear. And you know what? It didn't feel that foreign. Like, I grew up in Arkansas, so there are a lot of cowboys around me. I wasn't a cowboy.
Right, but this look, I know it doesn't feel foreign to you, but this look is like very, I'm like, I like it.
She's into it.
I'm
she
into
said.
it. That sounds weird to say that.
Yeah, you can say that.
Okay, you pull it off. It's weird seeing you that way, though.
Well, on my Instagram, Mr. Bobby Bones, you can see me in full cowboy gear.
It's like,
what I'm going to say is, loved hanging out with Ronnie Dunn all day yesterday. 2, he's a really wonderful photographer. He sent me a picture that I'm not going to post, but one he had been putting on his laptop. I sent it over to Amy. Like legit black and white picture.
yeah,
Where I'm like,
Of you?
yeah.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
it was a great day yesterday hanging out with that dude. And again, who gets to hang out with Brooks and...
I know.
I saw the light. I've been baptized by the fire in your touch and the flame.
And, well, we're doing it for a reason as well. Because him and I both were like, what can we do? How can we do to give back? Because it's a funny bit, but we want to be able to get... I had chaps on.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, you did.
It's a whole deal. Yeah, check it out. Mr. Bobby Bones on Instagram. Morgan number 2, what'd you think about those pictures?
I thought it looked good. Unusually you looked really like good in that space. Like I didn't expect it, but you look good in cowboy stuff.
Right? See
Unusually.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's not you, but you can pull it off. Like maybe it should be you sometimes. I don't know.
Well, and
New look.
the reason that I wouldn't do it is because I have such a respect for that. Because I went to a lot of rodeos as a kid. I had family members who, wore cowboy hats and rode horses. They were real life cowboys.
Right.
I have such respect that I don't do that because I'm not. I'm a kid that grew up in a real small town in Arkansas. I'm a country kid, but I'm not a cowboy kid. And there's a difference. So you can see it, Mr. Bobby Bones. But crushed it. How about that? I'm hanging out with Ronnie Dunn.
When can we start bidding?
Dear listeners, let me
Yeah,
finish.
keep writing.
Here we go. Dear listeners, thank you for listening to my story. I know that most people don't get to hang out with Ronnie Dunn from Brooks and Dunn, and I don't know why I deserve to be it. I thank the big man upstairs for that. And I hope that you hear my story and don't go, Bobby has changed, but Bobby has grown, and we're glad he's taken us on the ride. Thank you, listeners. Your friend... Oh,
Erase that.
spelled friend wrong. Yeah. Your friend Bobby.
I-E-N-D.
There it is. Boom. What are you gonna say?
When can we start bidding?
Well, the pictures aren't up yet.
Oh.
We gotta get the photos, edit them, do the whole deal.
Okay.
But I'll probably text him later and be like, "What's up?" We text all the time now too.
You guys do, huh?
Yeah, we're best friends. BFF.
Oh, so after you hang out with him for 30 minutes, you can text him, be like, had a good time.
Oh, you going back to the date?
Oh boy.
Wow. Somebody
Yeah, I thought-
came in today just in
Interesting.
a mood.
BTW, I have an update on what I
girl-
was checking on.
The girl Ray wants to set me up with?
Yeah, I have an update.
Oh, she's single?
Is she? What's the deal?
She did have a boyfriend. They broke up.
Whoa!
So Raymundo brought it. Tell our listeners, Ray.
Yo. So I brought this girl.
Yo.
Yeah.
Like he's got to do a mic check. We're in the middle of a show. Go ahead.
She was on Instagram, and she was a very talented in what she does. Had a great career going for her, and I thought you'd be interested in that. And she's attractive. And so then I brought her to you, and then we thought maybe
You
she
didn't
had
bring her to me.
Sounds
the
weird.
idea
You
of
said
her.
that sounds so like
Sounds
Lion
very
King, where you're lifting the lion. Race. I made a joke a few weeks ago that I would do a bounty. If you found somebody that I would go out with 3 times, I would give you money. Which probably isn't. It was a joke.
Yeah, it's
but
a joke,
if
but
I
you're-
said
yeah.
it, but Ray said I found someone.
And then there was rumors that she had a boyfriend, the guy she was dating, but now Amy says no, not
Right,
happening.
but she said we broke up a little while ago, and I'm like, I must have missed that. Maybe I just missed on Instagram because I thought I had seen them recently, like celebrating in like a year anniversary or something. But I guess they're broken up.
Did you tell her why?
I just said random. But are you single or still dating that guy? And then I put, long story, but one friend brought you up to set you up with another friend.
To set you up with who?
Another friend.
Oh,
like
yeah.
one friend brought your name in the pile because we could get $500.
You said all that?
That's the thing, though. You have to address quickly.
I did. I said long story, but
All right.
you came up, and I mean, I would have totally yesterday been like, she's totally still with that guy, 100%. But
Maybe yesterday she was.
no, she said it. They broke up a while ago, which is
All right.
weird.
Hey, by the way, check it out. Go and not that, but move into a different thing.
Okay.
Listen to our show podcast if you'd like later in the day. If you're like, man, I missed some of the show. We rocked this thing for 5 hours. Obviously, it's not a 5-hour long podcast because of commercials and a few songs. And we also do a post-show, pre-show that doesn't make the radio. So wherever you listen to your podcasts, I choose iHeartRadio. Search for The Bobby Bones Show on demand on iHeartRadio. Anywhere else, just search for Bobby Bones Show. You'll find it up there. Appreciate you guys.